Everybody, how are we doing? I'm gonna switch to headphones. Hang on. Oh, what's going on? Long time no see. I'm kidding. I went to sleep, I woke up, and then I walked right back down here, and we're here again. So I was gonna play some games today or something, but I don't know. There's not really a new mod that's like got me super psyched or anything, and I really want to finish Djentbot as soon as I can. I think I'm going to enlist the help of some more artists because I'm really just not happy with how Djentbot looks, and River's working on some really cool stuff, and I think I want to hit up a few more people from the community, from my community, to help out a little bit if they'd be down. So we're here working on music today. And we're going to start with, I think we're going to make a custom boyfriend sound font today, because I'm on Tails Gets Trolled now, and we were talking in the server, and I was just getting my mix absolutely torn apart, because boyfriend just doesn't fit in here well. Loudness warning, fair warning, it's going to get loud in a second, watch your volume. Just listen to how boyfriend just really doesn't seem to fit in here in the sideways mix. Like, it's just not doing it, right? So we're going to make a custom sound font. Caribou, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Caribou. You don't have to, but thank you so much. So we're going to make a custom boyfriend sound font right now. I'm going to make a proper tutorial for this in Ableton and FL Studio for everybody not using Pro Tools, which is literally all of you, I imagine. I think I'm the only person in this entire community using Pro Tools in Friday Night Funkin', but that's okay. I'm the Friday Night Funkin' grandpa of the community, but for now we're going to do it in Pro Tools so you can get the general idea of the process, and then I'll do a tutorial on how to do it easier in the other programs soon. Ardolph, what's up? So yeah, let's do this. This is boyfriend samples here. How's it going, Def Jep? And we are really just gonna... Let's do this over here so we don't disturb anything else. And we're just going to make some sounds. I'm going to sing some sounds into Pro Tools. We usually do like A, E, O, U, A, I think, usually. And then we'll cut those up and work from there. So I'm just going to sing some notes. A, E, O. I should do these longer, actually. A, E, O, U, A. I think everybody sounds the same making those noises, Caribou. And now, we're going to open it up in Auto-Tune. And I'm going to find what note that is. Actually, I have to play the whole thing into Auto-Tune. I do sound like a crazy person, you're right. Just clip that moment, yes. Ardolph, it does come in handy being able to sing. Okay, cool. There we go. And we are literally going to... Boop. Just tune all these. I'm going to tune them all to a C, I think. We're going to turn on formant correction, which means it's not going to get all chipmunky the higher we go. We're going to make this very fast retune. We're going to go full T-Pain on this. Okay, so now we have our bass samples. Now what we're going to do, is there a free auto-tune? There is one. I was looking it up earlier because I needed to know if I could recommend one for people to use so they don't have to buy auto-tune, which is frankly kind of a janky program anyway. And there is. It's called M-Auto Pitch. If you just Google that, you will find it. It's by Melda Production. They make a ton of great free plugins. And M-Auto Pitch is the best option for this. So I'm going to do a tutorial on how to use that in Ableton and a tutorial on how to use Newtone in FL Studio. Where do I make music? In my basement. F you. This is Pro Tools, if that's what you're asking. Okay. Next, we are going to chop these up. I'm just going to cut right to the beginning of each of these samples. So we have kind of the beginning of each word. And then we cut the end as well. And then we're just going to arrange these, let's say, as one measure each. Because I didn't quite do enough to do 2 measures each. That's okay. Maybe I can stretch them. Let's see. That sucks. I'm actually gonna, we're gonna do this all again, and I just want to sing these for 2 measures each, so I have a constant amount of audio. Kawhi, yeah, he was, it just doesn't fit. It wasn't meant for a rock situation, so it just doesn't work. Can you release? Yes, I do have Ardoff in my vocal booth over there. I've been forcing him to learn about EQ curves and gain staging in mixing. I could do these better. I can project more. Okay, cool. And I think we can get lazier with the auto-tune by just taking this, disabling all these notes, turning on that one. Yeah, there we go. Good. Render. Imagine just hearing this without context. You mean like my wife is doing right now upstairs? My wife works remotely for an insurance company. And she's like literally 1 floor above. Ooh, that burnt my voice out. Jeez. She's 1 floor right above me, so she has to hear all the dumb, stupid nonsense I do all day. Like during Attack on Titan, she has to hear me just screaming, "Tearless!" sitting here. So stupid. Okay. What we're going to do, we need about, is it compulsory to use vowels only? No, it's not. That's just kind of the standard. Everyone is in my basement and must learn music theory. No, it's just kind of the standard to do vowels. So I'm doing it too. You don't have to. Has she been on calls and been asked him what's going on in the background? Maybe. So we need about, let's give boyfriend a good 3-octave range. Yeah, that sounds good. So we need 36 vocal samples. So here's 10, 20, 36. Good. So that's 3 octaves of range. And now we need to pitch shift each of these to a different note. So these first 12 are going to be down an octave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're just going to pitch shift them using auto-tune each time. Auto-tune is so big. Can you please be smaller for a moment? There we go. So now this should be a little bit lower. There we go. But, okay, and here's the but. This all needs to be a bit higher in formant. There we go. Okay, let's see how this works. I'm going to first shift the formant of all these up a bit. Am I going to do and work the song Look Like a Robot? I have no idea what you mean. I'm sorry. Oh, I wanted individual files. There we go. Caribou! Is that what you wanted? Okay. So now we're going to shift this. Oh, did I shift all these down a half step? Oops. Suck. Cyber Roblox. I'm doing some excessive stuff here. Making a song is much easier. You should watch my How to Make Music for Friday Night Funkin' stream. That is a lot easier to deal with. Okay, so I'm just pitch shifting each of these down as we go down, and then we're going to copy and paste this as a starting point for the next 2 octaves. This will go a lot fast. Oh, shoot. I forgot to formant shift. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Okay, formant shift, -1, -2. What's my favorite mod? I really like the corruption mod. I mean, specifically, I really like Discharge. Tails Gets Trolled is pretty dope too, and I'm not saying that just because I'm on it now. But I don't know. I got a lot of favorites. Mind Games, Midfight Masses. The music is incredible in Midfight Masses. Smoke 'em Out Struggle. If you watch my mod tier list, I just kind of went through all of them. And you'll hear exactly what I'm doing in a moment. Oh, do I need one more note? Wow, that sucks. Why does that suck? Where's the Drake collab? I don't know. Okay. So here's the problem with not thinking it through before I actually do this on stream. I don't know how to make a boyfriend sound font. So we're going to experiment here. We've got our starting vowels, right? Maybe I need to sing them in different octaves. Maybe we need to do a few different ones. Let's do that. Let's start there. And I'll do shorter ones. E. You know what? This is dumb. I can sing notes. Why don't we just actually sing a chromatic scale? This is going to take a second, but it'll be worth it. E, A, O, U, A, E, A, O, U, A, E, A, O, O. And we hit the limit there, folks. So from that point up, we'll be pitch shifting to different notes. So we can really quickly cut this down and then auto-tune it all. And that will be a much better starting point. Thank you, DefTrap. That is, I often overlook simple solutions in favor of something stupidly complicated. That's a real shortcoming of mine. How many did we get? We got 13, so a little bit more than an octave. Good timing, Killjoy. Do I watch Attack on Titan? Yes, absolutely. Love it. Hello, Zed. Okay, we got notes. Now we just draw blocks over them. A, E, A, O. I do this when I auto-tune things. I sing the words to whatever I'm doing, and I don't really need to do that right now, so I don't know why I'm doing it. And we just draw a block over exactly what note we want on each, and we get what we need. Okay, good. That's a good starting point. I'm going to copy these over here and save them for later. Because okay, now I'm going to do something tricky. Put those there. Put these back here for a second. Whoops. And what note did we end up on? We ended up on a C sharp. Okay. So we're going to take these last few. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. These ones. And bring them up to a D. And see what they sound like. Play with it a little bit. There's boyfriend. We found him. Cool. And again, I'm saving that. We're going to run this through again. I know, I'm surprised it worked too. Okay, let's start assembling what we have. Okay, starting here. Cool. Let's grab the last octave of that, and we're going to shift it up one more octave. Manny, thank you so much. Okay, I don't like how it's doing that. What's my favorite guitar, Lucas? It's this one. It's my Carvin TL70H. I had it custom built for me, and I adore it. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're getting some glitching at the start of each note. That's weird. But we can always trim that off. Okay, and now we have a good, yeah, 3 octaves of vocal range. Sweet. Great. That's easy. Okay. So now, next step is actually, first we're going to normalize each of these. Meaning we're going to make them all exactly the same volume. That didn't quite have the effect I wanted. Let's try RMS -12. Closer. Oh, clip by clip. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. Great. Now these are all very level. And what we are going to do is, you can use any sampler for this, but we're going to use Contact, which is my preferred sampler of choice. And we're going to make a brand new DBF. And what we need to do that is, let's see, what's the best way to do? I can't just drag them in there, can I? No, not how that works. I can okay, I have a stupid idea. That sucks. Create 12 of them. Okay, this is going to be so stupid, but you'll see how it works. C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp. You don't have to do this. I'm doing this because I want a very specific setup for mine. Okay, cool. Again, I'm probably making things more complicated than they need to be, and that's okay. I am too lazy to find an easier solution. Yes. Exactly. There's a saying, I would have said this in less words, but I didn't have enough time, or something. Sometimes it takes more work to do something simpler. I know this will work, so we're doing it this way. But at the end, we should have a beautiful, awesome, custom boyfriend sound font. And if not, I'll do it again off stream so you don't have to watch this again. And one more octave. And I will show you where this is going in a moment. Five characters, okay. We're just giving these the exact naming convention that Contact needs to work. Okay, that's done. And now we bounce each of these to a file. Do a WAV file for quality. And now we should have a bunch of sample files. Beautiful. Okay, now I want to see if Contact can use these as is, or if I have to do something really annoying. Let's see. Let's see if it worked. Oh, I think we're good. Yeah! We were close. Why didn't that? I forgot how this works. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Okay, we got it. Okay, so here's something funny and really stupid about the way music works. Let's look at a piano keyboard, folks. Okay, notice how, here's C1. Okay. Notice how it goes C1, D, E, F, G, A, B, C2. That means this is A1 and B1 and then C2. C is where the number goes up. I forgot about that. Wait, no I didn't. I got it right. What the hell? So then what happened, Contact? Did it do it in alphabetical order by accident, or what's... God damn it. So close. Okay, I have to try something else. And that thing is going to be really annoying, but hopefully fast. I have to delete this .st from the end of each file name. Oops. Furious tapping. Okay. Let's try one more time. Let's see if it'll auto do it or if I have to figure out a better way. Nope, still screwed up. Why? Why are you still screwed up? Why did you load these incorrectly? Okay, we are going to... What if I need to set it to automap after? Okay, set to single key. Oh, that worked. Okay, good. Yes! Okay, I do actually need to move these up a little. They're in a weird range. Sweet. Okay. That works. Let's see if we like him better than stock boyfriend. He's not mixed yet. Let's do a little bit of mixing on him. There's kind of a janky note in there. Let's see if he fits in the mix. If not, whatever, we had fun. It's weird. No, that's the range he's in, Tercero. That's the range the original line was in. Okay. I'm gonna play more with that. I like the experimentation we did here, real quick. But I am gonna play more with that. Let's move on to there's Uproar. Where's versus Djentbot? Let's move on. I want to remix and remaster Dog Gods a bit. Okay. And 1 second, I just need to turn off the heat in this room. It's killing me. Okay. I'm sorry, Manny. I know how you feel. I seem to get inspiration at the worst possible times. I'll go to a concert, and just the whole time I'm there, I'm like, I want to go home and play guitar. I want to go home and play guitar right now. Every time I see a concert, I get super epically motivated. Caribou, the worst part is there is a remote control for that heater, and I just have no idea where it is. I haven't seen it since we moved. It is very possible the cat hid it away. Okay, so this is, I'm actually not going to mess with the arrangement on this one as much as I thought, but we are going to overhaul this entire mix from scratch, and I think we're going to start with the drums. So let's just mute everything down the line here. And we actually need to restructure the way this whole mix works. We're going to up our buffer size so this is a little less intensive on. And we can close Spotify for now. Yeah. Yeah, a good concert is like the most inspirational thing you can experience. It's amazing. All right, let's pull in some drums. We're going to borrow the mix setup we just did on Sideways. Actually, I kind of like where Godrays was sitting by the end of the night, so let's use that. So drums is going to get mapped to our drum track. The rest of these are new. We're going to pull in our instrumental and 2-bus mixes. Both, Caribou. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm hungry. I actually don't eat breakfast most days because I find if I have breakfast, like 2 hours later, I'm starving and I'm like just totally brain fogged and dead. So I don't eat breakfast and I still have energy all the way through lunchtime. And then I eat and then I'm tired. I think it's a blood sugar situation. God, this song is choking my computer. Let's deactivate these tracks. That should free up some processing power and hopefully move a little smoother. Just a little. Honestly, not as much as I was hoping. Jeez, the song's intense. Okay, let's put this right next to my master track. see if we have drums. Pro Tools just doesn't. Why doesn't you, Pro Tools? Why doesn't you? Sometimes Pro Tools just chokes and dies. We're gonna close it for a second. Come back. Uber Eats. We have been door dashing so much. It's just so convenient. I hear you, Caribou. Bye, Peter. Sarah, clips are coming to YouTube. They're not here just yet, but they are coming. I think they're here on some channels. I just haven't gotten it yet. Will I ever make Friday Night Funkin' remakes on FL Studio? No, absolutely not. I'm going to do some tutorials for FL just because enough of the community uses it that I'd like to give some good information there to the poor souls that are already stuck on it. But no, I will never use it creatively myself. There we go. Sweet. I love this section. LMMS. I don't really have enough knowledge of it to really have an opinion on it, other than, okay, look, I've worked in the music industry for like 15 years. I've worked in like high-end, AAA recording studios. I interned for Keith Urban once. So I've been around a lot of professional musicians. Not a single one of them has ever used LMMS. So I don't think it's... I'm going to tend to go with what pros are actually using. There are pros that use FL Studio for some reason. God knows a lot of professionals use Ableton Live, like pretty much any EDM producer uses Ableton. A lot use Cubase and Studio One. Nobody uses LMMS as far as I know, so my opinion of it is already kind of not great. Kick triplets? I might get to that. Let's get a mix going and then we'll play with the arrangement. Okay, so this is our actual bass. That's going to be separate from whatever these are. These are all kind of effects. This is nothing. There's nothing on this channel. It's going to go. And these are going to get their own group bus called effects. I'm just trying to stay organized here. And then this goes to the instrumental. What do I do for drums, drum processing, and guitar and bass processing? Good question. Let's talk about that. So, actually, I can get rid of this channel now that I think about it. Hang on one second. I am going to answer your question. These can go too. Okay, cool. So, for drums, I have Native Instruments Contact running Get Good Drums Invasion. And normally you would just set up Contact and then you have it on a track. I'm doing something a little fancier here, which is I'm routing each of these drums to a different output. And then I have them on separate tracks. Check it out. I played the one part of the song where there's no drums. Okay. So I have kick, snare, toms. Play some toms, buddy. There's no toms. Oh, here's some. Right here. There they are. Overheads, which are the two microphones hanging over the drums, catches mostly cymbals, but also a lot of the tone of the drums. And then finally the room mic, which is a microphone like 20 feet back from the drum set. And when you put them all together, they sound like this. And that room mic really adds a lot. Listen without it. It sounds very sterile. The room mic adds body to it. So, that's the build of the drum set. Let's talk about what I'm doing mixing-wise, because I am doing quite a bit. If we just turn these off real quick, you'll hear it. Here's without any mixing whatsoever. It sounds really flat, right? So let's go through each instrument and what I'm doing. First, I have a crazy EQ curve on the kick. Here's without it. And with. I'm cutting a lot of the mids, a couple specific frequencies that were bugging me, boosting the highs just a little bit, and boosting the lows quite a bit. And then I have this just running a compressor on it. Let's check that out. Here's without and with. That's just kind of flattening out the response, so it's a lot more forward. It's a lot more present. It's like turning up the contrast in a picture. So here's before and after. It may sound quieter, but it's got a lot more control. Here's the snare drum. I'm not doing too much to it. I'm just a little bit of EQ. Here's without and with. It's very subtle, just a tiny boost in the highs. I'm boosting the bass for some reason of the snare. I don't remember why I did that. It must have helped something. Toms, I have just a little bit of high boost here. I'm not doing much with the toms. The overheads, I'm doing quite a bit. These are very high passed. You can see I'm cutting out all the low frequencies down here. Let's take a listen without and with. I really just want to hear the cymbals from this. What about the Jerry's? Thank you, Caribou. Here's the room mic. It starts like this. Pretty quiet. So we use a compressor to bring it up. And we're actually adding a little bit of reverb before the compressor. Just to add a little bit more room to it. And then after that, you'll notice we have a track called Shells here. Shells is the music industry term for like drums, not cymbals. So the shells would be the snare, bass, and toms. So if we just listen to the shells, I have something called bus glue here, which I think is a funny name for a thing. And it just compresses the heck out of those. Take a listen. Just a little more squashed. And then I have Decapitator here, which is a great name for a plugin. Adding a little bit of crunch to it. These are very subtle changes I'm making. And then finally, all of that comes together in my final drum bus, where I'm boosting the highs for a little bit more crunch. And then I have one more instance of bus glue here. Really brings it forward, right? And that's how I mixed it. Takes it from this to this. Nice, right? Cool. So that's my drum mixing approach. We'll talk about guitars when I get there. So we have effects here. Let's hear those. Yeah, this is all rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling. So I have a few things going on in the effects section here. The first is this trailer hit. This is like right before the big title drop in a movie trailer. Huge sound. and it rumbles, right? The rumbling is coming. And then it reverses and it comes back at you. Right? Very cool. I have this loop called damage. This is a loop library I have that has just a bunch of like sounds. And then finally I have, this is called Rise and Hit, this library. Looks like this, and it just is a bunch of big whooshes. It's that crowd going, ah. Pretty cool, Banana. I am remastering a song I've already made, so we're just kind of going through the mix and making it better as I go. Next up, we're going to get the bass part sounding decent. Let's hear what that sounds like. I'm kind of bummed about that. I really want a really clear sub synth bass, so we're going to get Serum involved. There we go. Because the guitars have so much bass in them already, we just want this to really fill out the sub range. So we don't need to do much with that. Let's hear that. This is a good place to bring in our chugs. Let's bring in our chug track. Chugs are just really palm muted. That's it, we're getting Serum involved. Yes, I did play Sonic Mania. I love it. I actually streamed it on this channel. If you go back, you can see my first time playing Sonic Mania. So we have chugs here. What is this middle track? Oh, that's like a broken chug sound. Okay, so chugs are just really palm muted guitars. They sound like this. And we're using Archetype Abasi, which is very on brand for this song, but I want to try Gojira just to see how it sounds here. Yeah, Sonic Mania was amazing. What's up, Sabrina? I will definitely play it again. I want to play through the whole Sonic line of games on stream before the movie comes out, which I'm running out of time to do, so we'll do that sometime soon. Cool. I'm liking the crunch there. Let's play with that a little more. There's one frequency that's bugging me. We'll get it with the EQ in a second. Djentbot.exe? I don't know. Okay, so the whole .exe thing is silly to me. Like, why is an executable file scary? Like, you all know every application you've ever used as an executable file. Like Chrome is chrome.exe. Is that scary? You scared of Chrome now? I don't know. That's silly. So we're going to let this have its bass frequencies. I'm even going to boost them a little, honestly. Djentbot.als. Yes, Jacob. I did like your drawing. Did you draw one, Sabrina? Did you draw Djentbot.exe? I remember somebody drawing one. It was sick. Where can you get Friday Night Funkin' stems? Mark, it's right on Kawaii Sprite's Twitter. There's a Google Drive download you can get. There we go. That's kind of hidden. I like that. Djentbot.flp. Now that's scary, Tercero. Okay, cool. We can now mix in our next rhythm section. You'll notice I'm saving the lead parts for last, because I kind of like to build my mixes like a pyramid, starting with the biggest, lowest part, which is the drums, and then the bass, and then the rhythm section, and then the lead goes on top of all of that. So we're here at this riff now, and I'll just kind of loop this whole section for us. Now let's use, we'll use Gojira again. Whoops, didn't want to do that. That's what I wanted. Okay. Djentbot.dll. There's the next trend. DLLs. Terrifying. Okay. Oh, thanks, Jaylee. You should pay attention in school, though. It's important. Okay, I'm hearing some rumble after the notes that I don't like, so we're gonna snip these off. Cool. Then we have these. Which are going to be basically the same. That's really weird. Why is that like that? There we go. Okay, let's keep building our pyramid. What's next? We have high riff here. Let's figure out what that is. I think that's pretty much a higher version of the same riffs, as its name suggests. Hey, thanks, Brad. See you later. And again, we are going to copy over our EQ settings. Let's hear what we're working with here. Okay, and here they go higher. Check it out. Oh, maybe they don't? There they are. Later, Sabrina. Oh, this sounds like butt. Hang on. Yeah, we'll play with that later. Nath Glitchy64, this is Dog Gods. This is the 4th song from my mod versus Djentbot. There's a Tails Gets Trolled leak song leaked on Twitter. Is it on their official Twitter? I could leak a Tails Gets Trolled song right now, but I'm not going to because I like my job on Tails Gets Trolled. Oh, there's no new leaks? Okay. There are in my Discord server. Not in my Discord server, in the one I'm in, the Tails Gets Trolled one. I'm proud that I'm on Tails Gets Trolled. I can't say it enough. Okay, then we have the tappies, which I gotta bring over. Did I get the boyfriend sound font to work? I did. I wasn't crazy about how it sounded, so I'm going to redo it myself later, I think. Okay. I don't hate how this sounds, so we may, we may keep that amp simulator, but I do just want to try Gojira. Oh, I keep doing that, for God's sakes. Gojira is so much smoother. Those songs will be out soon, Guy. Don't worry. Manny, it's okay. The concepts translate. It's mostly about the concepts of like arrangement and mixing that matter the most. Why don't I use more guitars to make different sounds through the mix? Like use different guitars for different, like different physical guitars for different parts. So at the end of the day, I am so much more of an arranger than I am anything else. More than a producer or an engineer or even a guitarist. I am all about how the parts fit together. And I honestly kind of suck at deciding on guitar tones and stuff. So for that reason, I don't really obsess over like, would my Telecaster be better here or would my Ibanez? Like, I just play it all on the Carvin because my Carvin's my most comfortable guitar to play. It's the most versatile guitar I have. As long as I can get a tone that's like 90% of the way there, I'm happy. And if I got any more obsessive about different, like trying to get everything just right, nothing would ever get done. Also, as a general answer, I really only have 2 or 3 guitars that really function properly for what I need right now. It's really just the Carvin and my Strandberg. The Ibanez Action needs a lot of work. I kind of janked it up a little when I put way too heavy strings on it, and I need to reconfigure the Action, and also the electronics just seem kind of, I don't know yet. But really, the Carvin does everything I want it to, so I keep it simple and just use the Carvin. How many songs are there going to be, Tariq? There are going to be 5 songs in the base game, 4 in the remix week, 4 in the chiptune week. 5 plus 4 plus 4 is 14. And then 2 more cover songs, actually. So 16 songs total. Your dad plays guitar? That's awesome. Mine too. Joey Dreamy, thank you for joining memberships. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, we put this off long enough. Let's bring in the leads. We're going to start with this clean thump track. Oh, did we actually get all these buses? Oh, no, they're not. Oh, we're going to have to redo a lot of mixing. Hang on. These are all going to completely the wrong place. Now they're going to be way loud. I love acoustic guitar. One of my, let's see if I can find him on here. One of my favorite students I've ever taught, and yes, I can have favorites, I don't care, is Brian Antonio. He is a sick acoustic guitarist. He popped into the Discord for the first time in a long time last night. So it was good to see him. But he just writes amazing fingerstyle guitar arrangements. Hang on one second. I thought I heard my wife calling me. She wasn't. There was just somebody at the door. Anyway. Brian Antonio, folks. Go check him out. He absolutely rocks. Go give him a bunch of follows. Anyway. Let's keep mixing. Okay, now that we got that in order, let's bring some leads in. We got our clean thumps at the beginning. Yeah, he was a student of mine. He figured all that stuff out on his own. I didn't really help him with that. I helped him a little bit, but he was already just ridiculously good when he came to me. So these already feel really good to me. I do want to just try Gojira, just to see what it sounds like. What's up, Prided Tuba? So let's try this off on the Queen setting first. It's actually kind of nice. Let's hear it with a little bit of overdrive. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I just want to compare to Abasi. I might still like Abasi better. I do. It's just made for this kind of music. Like, it's literally... Tosin Abasi was the guy who invented this way of playing guitar, to be honest. So... Okay, now we get our heavy thumps. Which, again, we may keep on Archetype Abasi. I'm not sure. It does. It sounds more crisp. Oh, and again, I forget to route it properly. Damn it. Yeah, we're leaving this on Abasi. I'm not even going to mess with it. I like the sound too much. Sweet. Let's get I think this button on my mouse is breaking. That's really frustrating. Let's get our clean chords in the bridge here. Pyro, yeah, it takes time to build up the calluses on your fingers to make guitar not hurt as much. There is no cheat code. There's no way around it. It does suck, but I promise it stops hurting after a couple months, which I know it sucks. Okay, so this is like one of my favorite parts of this. I have this synthesizer playing these chords. It's like these really eerie, weird chords. Yes, Pyro, electric guitar strings are so much easier to play. If you're having trouble with acoustic, you can try an electric for sure. And you can go with lighter string gauges too. There are also, Pyro, if you have an acoustic guitar already, and you don't want to buy an electric, check out these strings. You can get them for like $10. They're called D'Addario folk strings. These ones. They are, oh, no, don't get classical ball end. Hang on, get, oh yeah, ball end. There we go. Okay. So these are nylon strings. They're not steel, but they still have a ball end, so you can put them on a regular guitar. You don't have to learn how to tie a classical guitar string knot, which is a beast. So get the folk strings. They come in clear and black. I think the black look cool. But yeah, so much more comfortable and really good for easing your way in if you really like can't get over the pain of the steel strings. Hey, thanks, Tagi. So I have these chords, and I have a guitar playing the same chords. They're these big, crazy pretzel chords that twist your fingers. Sounds like that together. It's really nice. Let's hear that together. Tage, this is Pro Tools. Okay, now here's the one place I actually want a real bass part. So we are going to use that bass from before. Later, blue cheese. Death Trap, the strings I play. So here's what I recommend for everybody. Just in general, electric guitar strings. I like Ernie Ball regular slinkies. These are just great standard electric guitar strings. I personally play a kind of higher end string called the Cobalt Slinky. They're made out of a cobalt alloy. They last a lot longer. They stand up to my stupid hard picking. And they just get the more metal sound that I want. So if you want to go a little more expensive, you can go with the Slinky Cobalts. I am going to try out the Paradigm strings. I have a set literally sitting right here. I just haven't put it on my guitar yet. These are really high end. They're very expensive. And I was going to try them out on my red Ibanez sometime. I just haven't had a chance to restring it yet. If Ernie Balls are too expensive, D'Addario strings are great as well. D'Addario's actually made just a few hours from my house, their factory. Okay, sweet. We have this synthesizer here that's always backing things up. Restring live stream. No, it's really boring. You don't want to watch it. I do want to set up... So there's an unfinished basement in that direction of my house, like literally right on the other side of this door right here. There's just a whole area of unfinished basement. There's a workbench in there that I really just want to clear off and make just a sick guitar workbench with all the tools I'd ever need to restring and refret and everything a guitar. I just haven't done it yet. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of junk in there. But if I did that, I would totally set up a camera there so we could do like guitar videos and stuff like that, and maybe streams. Acoustic strings. I do recommend the D'Addario Nickel Bronze pack. This is a new set they came out with recently, and they are really nice. They have a very different tone to most acoustic guitar strings, and I really like them. They're a lot more, I want to say mid-range heavy, but they're really cool. Oh, let's get this the synthesizer here. There we go. Now I have this clean thump here in the bridge. I don't really think it works there, so we're gonna re-record it, but staying just on one note, I think. There's one plugin that's killing me. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Would the tone fit an acoustic guitar with an oval hole? Yeah, probably. It's worth a try. Like I said, I am no like tone connoisseur. Let's try it. I might have to play this slower. I haven't played this riff in forever. That was it. Where am I? Like, I don't usually see you here? What do you mean, FNF Gamer? I'm always right here. Do you mean my background looks different? It's daytime. Okay, it's doing its job. It's just texture. Make it night? Yes. Okay, cool. Let's get our solo guitars in here. Further proves Dean isn't real. Usually Dean is on Twitch, yes. I'm not usually here on Longest Solo Ever. I'm normally on Markiplier's channel. Yeah. Okay, as always, we're just going to try out Gojira on this. See if we like that amp better. What time is it here? It is, it's about 11 type of bossy better. I think we're going to keep that. Nightwish. Nice GG. What is this? Ooh, big scary synth. This is guitar solo 1. This is guitar solo 2. Just make the song harder. Yeah, make this song harder. That's a good idea, Tercero. People will love that. Oh, Gargaduk, what's up? I read the message without reading. I got it out of context. Hang on. I should make the solo section longer. Oh, no, I'm very happy with how this song, how all these songs are compositionally. It's just the mix I'm not happy with. Let's listen to it. I think we got the song. Oh, hang on. We gotta make it loud. It's getting louder now, folks. Good to see you, Gargaduk. What's up, Caribou? Okay, there's an imbalance in the levels between these sections. I'm gonna have to play with that. I just want to see how this compares to the original mix. Cool. Why do I have to install Spotify? What are you doing, Spotify? I had questions. What age did I start to play guitar? Tristan, I started playing around 11 or 12, and now I'm 30. So a while. Who supports NFTs? That's a complicated conversation. I think NFTs have been vastly co-opted by the wrong people and misunderstood by everybody. NFTs are not just like JPEGs of ugly monkeys and stuff. It's a really complex technology that's going to be really important in the next 20, 30 years. But right now is unfortunately just being used for ugly monkeys, and that's a bummer. And let's see. Oh yeah, this mix, our mix is so much better now. There we go. Let's compare. So much more clear and open. Oh, I love it. Yes. And as far as the environmental concerns, yes, absolutely. All cryptocurrency has an environmental impact right now, which is something everyone is working on, and everyone is working to change, because that's a bad thing. So I super agree with that. I do think it's going to get better, not worse. Okay, that's Dog Gods. I feel good about that. We have now remade every song except Crazy, and let's go touch up Crazy a little bit. I don't think it needs much work, though. How the fiddlesticks do you use an SF2 file? Okay, Zekrominer. You are going to... I feel like we've had this conversation. You're going to want to download Sforzando. So here's the question. Why are we all getting up in arms about NFTs when cryptocurrency's been around for 10 years? Because it's literally the same thing, right? NFTs are just cryptocurrency. They're different, each token. So if I had $100, but each of them had a different picture on it, those would be the same concept. So why are we all really angry about NFTs when Bitcoin's been around for 10 years, 15 years? What's that about? And the answer is a lot of people are getting a lot of clout over being really angry for it, and that's why we're all angry about it right now. Nothing has changed that much. Oh, I hate this guitar tone. Let's fix it. Yeah, I do get that, Manny. I agree with that. It is, it has absolutely been misrepresented in how beneficial it is for artists, for sure. Did I hold the wrong keys? Yes. We're going to switch this over to Gojira, absolutely, because that guitar tone is butt. Oh. Crunchy. Is it though, Tercero? Like you say, probably, but is it? I am all for having valid criticisms of emerging technologies and stuff, but like it seems like, and Alex Mukala tweeted about this too. He was like, I don't understand enough about NFTs to have a real opinion on them, but I do know that literally demonizing anybody who doesn't also demonize anyone who talks about NFTs is shitty behavior. And I'm not involved in NFTs. I have nothing to do with them. I just think anytime anyone like really, like it seems like everyone's super enjoying hating people who even touch this new technology more than actually taking a second to understand what it is. But anyway. There's also the fact that we're only talking about NFTs in the context of artwork when that's not even remotely the limitations of it. It's literally any digital concept can be attached to it, meaning that in the end things like real estate and contracts and any number of things can be managed in this publicly accountable way. And that's incredibly powerful for just making everything more accessible for everyone. It's going to be more useful than it is right now. It's going to be less environmentally impacting than it is now. It's just we're starting with a lot of growing pains, as far as I can tell, from my limited understanding of the situation. Anyway. Why does this guitar sound like butt? What's going on in the world of Djentbot? We're fixing a bunch of tunes. I'm trying to find that ugly frequency that's bugging me. There it is. We got it. Am I going to have to get 2 EQs involved in this? I am. Hoi. Callie, it is so much fun. It really like forces you to stay on task, which is nice. Exactly, Gargaduk. Okay, Djentbot, boyfriend, chill for a second. Let's just hear the instrumental. Pointers. I hate pointers. Pointers are a complex programming concept I just can't wrap my head around, and I just use variables. Why can't we just use variables? Anyway. Def Drop, that's what mine are at the start, too. It's okay. We're gonna... chill. We're gonna pull in our, again, our mix from God Rays. Why not? And... this... just to start with, and then we'll pull in the rest later. Yeah, we did do the personality archetype test. I'm INTP apparently. And was Djentbot ISTP or something? I don't remember. I did it for Djentbot too because somebody posted Djentbot's personality type, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. Only I understand the inner machinations of Djentbot's mind. And again, we are going to mute up everything leading up to here. There's our live drums. There's our sample drums. Oh, let's talk through these drum samples because I love this. I forgot what I've done with all these. Okay, so we have this drum loop I made, which starts with a kick drum. Sounds like this. Oh, Zekro Miner. Okay, real quick. I forgot about you. I'm sorry. Okay, you open Sforzando in your DAW in Ableton. You go to Instrument. You choose Import, and then you import the SF2 file. It'll show up here in Converted, SF2, and then Boyfriend, and then you'll have notes. And there he is. Okay. Here's our second kick drum. A lot boomier. Mixed together. Sounding good. I have a snare drum. Nice snappy short dubstep snare. This one's a little thicker. That's like a Lindrum snare. And then only on every other hit do I get that. Check this out. And finally, I have this hi-hat loop I've been using on everything. So here's our drums. And together with our real drum set is playing this. And all together we get... which just bounces so hard, I love it. Okay, then we have something else. This is bass, I think. I should really name my tracks, huh, folks? There's bass. Okay, I actually want to trim out some of this because there's some noise in between notes. So we're just going to do this by hand. Just reducing any noise between notes as best we can. And that's going to be here as well. Not cleaner, nice. What's up, FH something? Sweet. Let's mix in our guitar parts now. What is this? That doesn't belong in the guitar section. Let's move that out of there. Come on. There we go. Zekrominer, I'm gonna give you the best piece of advice I can give any new musician. You got to figure it out. At the end of the day, being able to figure stuff out is the absolute best skill set you can have as a musician or anything in life. When a problem comes up, it is solvable. Any problem on a computer is solvable with enough Googling, enough trying random buttons. You will figure it out. So I promise you can do it. Figure it out. Go for it. What the hell is that? Oh. What's up, Super Genesis? I'm not feeling these guitars. Wow. Should we re-record this guitar part? Why is it like fuzzy? I'm gonna re-record these guitars. God help me. Let's do it on a new track. Let's do it. Which guitar? This one. Yeah, there's just something sketchy going on with how I recorded that, so. Yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of new stuff in this one, newbie. Like, basically 2 full new weeks. Don't tell me you're dead. Okay, this is the problem with battery-operated guitars. Oh, god damn it. Well, we're not using this one. What's up, 2OP? I'm doing good, except my battery's dead. We can try a few different guitars. I have a feeling we're going to end up doing this. We're going to end up doing the old 8-string secret cheat, which is play it on a 7-string and then shift it down like an octave. I agree with you, Callie. It's so I mean, that guitar sounds so good, which is why it's so frustrating, but I agree with you big time. Okay, I need to relearn this part. Okay. Okay, so we have a minor third between the bottom and top notes. There we go. Okay. So let's track this. let's try this. Goofed the second half of it. Let's try again. Close. Okay, there's one note I didn't get. That one. Ba-da-da. Let's just punch that. Like a bird just flew into my door. Some weird noises happen out there. There we go. Let's do our other side. Except I'd like an amp there, please. Yeah, I don't like the picking. There's one note I keep missing every time. I'm driving myself crazy. We got it. Okay. And you may say, that's in the wrong key, Dean. You're right. It needs to be here, so +4 equals -8. Don't worry about my music math, it doesn't have to make sense. There we go. And now we just record an octave up from there here. Sweet. Next one. You got it, 2OP. Sweet. Now we get our big chugs. These all hit open, and we'll pitch shift it to the right note. And accidentally recorded that on 2 tracks at once. That's okay. What's my opinion on Dave and Bambi's music? It's fine. No, it's not. It's not great. I'm sorry. Where's the panel I'm looking for? There we go. So 6. Sweet. May have to auto-tune those low notes, that's okay. chorus. But we're a little bit out of tune. This is a goofy alternative to not having an 8-string. You're absolutely right, Callie Mae, but it works. This is what I did before I had a 7-string. I just took my 6-string and pitch shifted it down. If it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. You're exactly right, Manny. Have I heard about the 4 temperaments? Are we talking in a musical context? If so, there's a lot of temperaments. I prefer equal temperament. Gargaduk, that totally works too. Why can't I play in time? Toshiro, why do they all have disgusting names? Why do I have to have either cholera, phlegm, or blood? What does that mean? Okay, then there's a lead part. But yes, apparently I am phlegmatic according to that test, which explains why I have to blow my nose so much in the morning. I just like a good dad joke, Tercero. I think of all of us, Norberto's the only one who's an actual dad, so I think he's the only one who can actually make dad jokes. Thanks, Jaylee. Okay. Djentbot. Banjo-bot. That'll be the 4th remix week, is just like bluegrass remixes of everything. That'd be a riot. Absolute riot. God, I'm way too tempted to do that now. Damn it. The entire rest of my life is just going to be remaking the Djentbot soundtrack in various styles. I already want to do like a Green Hill Funk style version of all of it. Let's start here and work our way out to the rest of the mix. And just clipping these parts is going to make this hit so much harder. Just like we did with the bass. Nudging things around. This is what I was talking about yesterday, how I couldn't produce metal in like FL Studio or anything. I need to be able to make these tiny fine-tuned adjustments, and just no other DAW will really let you do this. Like, I'm in Facebook groups with some very, very big name metal producers, and they all say the same thing. Just, you literally can't edit guitars anywhere except Pro Tools, Cubase, and Reaper. That's it. Okay, I think that's a part. Later, Ruby. It's going well, Macarino. Oh, there's a second half to this, isn't there? Shoot. There we go. We're just cleaning up some guitar parts. You can also edit guitar on FL if you know where to look for. Yeah, I'm sure you can, but it probably sucks. Like, it's probably just a crappy experience. I'd rather use the thing that's actually designed for working with audio instead of having it shoehorned in at the last second like FL did. FL was never designed to work with audio. Reaper is incredibly powerful. It's honestly too powerful for me. There's way too much customization options, and I can't, like, wrap my head around it. And that is the reason I don't use Reaper, or I probably would switch. It's more stable than Pro Tools is. Pro Tools' big drawback is that it's a finicky, whiny little jerk, and it crashes when you least expect it, so I'm constantly saving. FL just isn't music friendly. No, it is very synthesizer and sample friendly. I will give it that. It's just the workflow is just too much of a headache for me. You're absolutely right, though, Manny. Sweet. Okay, these guitars need to be moved down just a few cents. Okay, good. Now these ones, I think I actually recorded them in the wrong key. No, I didn't. That was right. Okay, so now I got to bring these to the right key, is the answer. Got it. Oh my god, those 8-dimensional audio, whatever, absolute nonsense. Absolute ridiculous, stupid nonsense. There we go. Make a friend at Funkin Mod with me in it? Go for it. Try it out. Okay, we're just gonna play it there. Cool. Okay, I keep rolling my chair over my headphone cord. It's really bad. Okay. We're going to, again, clip all these spaces out. Yeah, I'm wearing pajama pants. They're not shorts. They're long pants. Business up top, comfort on the bottom. Exactly. Exactly. I'm at home. I don't go anywhere. Who cares? What's up, Venom Squad? Couple of things we forgot. We need a hit at the end here. Doing hits on each. Okay, that's done. And then finally we need the little wheedly wheedlies in between. Yes, it is useless fodder. You've been wearing the same clothes for a year. That's... You should probably wash them. Okay, what is this line? It's, there we go. That was messy. Let's try that again. The Wheedly Wheedlies are essential to this song. I only really need to do them once. I don't know why I'm doing it all those times. There we go. That's all I need. And then we do one fret up from there. There we go. And that's the part. This video has been sponsored by Raid Shadow. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. I will not say their name unless they pay me. Sweet. Let's drop those into the first one. And then I think that's the instrumental done. You betrayed your favorite YouTuber. Who's your favorite YouTuber, and why don't they want you watching my stream, Venom Squad? If I ever get sponsored by Raid, you're leaving? Why? Because I need money to eat food? Oh, Manny, I hope you don't. Hope you feel better, man. Oh, there's another synthesizer we gotta add in here. This is what I usually call a Doom synth because it sounds like the things from Doom 2016. The big crazy things. There we go. Then we have a reverse snare drum hit here. Imagine adding a Megalovania reference. No, no chance. We're gonna add my favorite, where's Splice? I need splice. Splice, please. Thank you. Where are you? There you are. Hello, Splice. Okay. So we are going to... What is this? This sounds fun. A sample pack called Blood and Dust. Oh, I'm going to come back to that later. Okay, so there's something I want to do on my... I'm starting a music production lesson channel. Like tomorrow, I'm shooting some videos for it. And I want to do a thing on there. A few different things I'm going to do on this new channel. One of them is going to be just straight music production lessons, like how to produce music in this style, how to use a compressor, how to use an EQ, like all the things you need to learn to make music, right? But then I want to do some fun challenges and stuff. So one, I want to try remaking the new Bruno Mars song, the new Post Malone song, whatever, from scratch in like a 3-hour stream or something. I think that'd be fun. And then the other thing I want to try is going through Splice, picking a single like pack like this, blind, or have you guys vote on one or something, and then making a track with only samples from that pack in an hour or something. So I think those would be fun videos. If y'all are down for that, let me know. I think it'd be fun. Back to Djentbot. We're going to grab our short sweep sample here. And then one more are, where's my other Kashmir? Here we go, sweep down. That's it. Should add a new track. No, it didn't. Cool, cool, cool. I haven't considered that, Caribou. Hasn't crossed my mind. Okay. Now both of these go in here. Where are these samples from? These are from a site called Splice. It's like $8 a month, and you get 1 billion samples. You can anything you can imagine. They have millions and millions and millions of samples, and they're all pretty good. There's definitely something you can find for everybody. I have a few that I use on like basically everything. Like this Kashmir short sweep thing is just so sick. You can see it just kind of elevates things a little. Considered it, Caribou. I actually wanted this to hit here. Death Trap, you're killing me. That's it. That's the instrumental for Crazy. Okay, on to vocals. Why is there an extra voice? Oh, there's an echo on here. Let's cut that out. Also, these low notes really aren't working. Let's cut those out. I don't know when I added those. Yes, the boyfriend voices are sampled from Bo Peepo. Let's try our boyfriend sound font there instead. That's a great error to get. I don't know what that means. Couldn't save because uh-oh. Usually that error means we have to close Pro Tools soon. Actually, Nathan, those are sampled from Bo Peepo. We did make our own boyfriend sound font this morning, and I'm going back and forth on whether I actually like it or not. Let's take a listen to that. It's not working there. This is not my voice, actually, Caribou. This is not the one we made this morning. This is the actual Kawaii Sprite one. It's not working for this either. I agree, Manny. Sweet. Okay. I'm happy with that. We finished remaking all the songs, mostly. We got them like most of the way there from the original vanilla game, besides Through the Fire and Flames, which I'm gonna like completely overhaul because I hate how it came out. I think that's a good place to end this. I got so many mods I'm working on, so I'm gonna go finish a bunch of tunes for that today, like a song for Tails Gets Trolled, a song for something else that I can't say yet, a couple songs for a mod by one of you, actually, someone I've been working with since like months ago, and I owe him a bunch of tracks. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go remake Boyfriend's sound font. I'll post that later if that comes out better. I also have to make a couple voices because I'm voicing a character in Tails Gets Trolled too. So yeah, we'll play with that. Anyway, do a live stream while working on Tails Gets Trolled. Nope, can't. I'm sorry. No leaks. No villains, no leaks. Okay, I'm going to run. Thank you so much to everybody who hung out. Thank you if you joined memberships or super chats. You're amazing. But even if you just hung out here, is all super, super helpful to me. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. What's the guitar used for Tails in the Triple Trouble cover? That is my Fender American Deluxe Telecaster, which is in the shop right now. I actually need to call that shop and find out where that guitar's at. Anyway, you are all wonderful. Have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all on Friday for probably more Djentbot streaming. Maybe we'll do some more code-focused stuff.